Yeah, I wanted to come on here and show y'all how I was finna try to make this seafood etouffee. So right now I'm making a roux. You have to just keep stirring it until it get dark. What I did was I added some butter, just about this much of butter in this spoon right here. And then I added, this thing on slide, but that's okay. I added some olive oil. And I let the butter melt down real good. And then I added some flour. About a half a cup of flour. So now I just need this to melt down. Well, not melt down, but you know, get real watery like. And you just have to keep stirring it to make it do that. And I'm finna add some more olive oil to thin it out. So I'll show y'all what it looks like when I'm done with it, okay? Alright, y'all. So y'all, this is what it's looking like now. You see how it got liquidy? Sorry, y'all. And you could just keep stirring it like this and it will turn brown. But I really don't care about the color as long as it's good. So I've already added my bell peppers and onions in there. I cut up some bell peppers and onions. So now I'm just going to let this saute real good. And then season it a little bit. And I am going to use some Tony Chachere's. But you can use any seasonings you want. Some people use Old Bay or Slap Your Mama or, you know, just every kind of seasoning you want. And I also put gumbo filet in mine. It's just what I do. There's no wrong way, y'all, as long as you like it or your family like it. So I'm just going to saute this up real good. And I'm going to add some broth. Now, usually when I add the broth, I will make my own, how I make my own is I peel my shrimp. And then I let them boil and season up real good. And then I use that as the broth. But today I went the shortcut way, y'all. I bought already peeled the deveined shrimp. So I'm just going to use a broth. So I'm going to get done doing this here. Then I'm going to add my broth. And then my seasoning. And then I'll add one of the meats. Which I put fish, shrimp, chicken, and sausage in mine. In this one that I'm going to do. And then I'll add some corn and some okra. But I'll let y'all know once everything is added. Because right now, after this step, I'm just going to add my broth. You know, to liquefy it more. Season it. And then add whatever meat takes longest to cook in this. But I'll let y'all see the pot later. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. So here we are. So first I made the roux by putting butter and olive oil to melt, and I just stirred it around. That's how you make the roux darker. Okay, so I got the roux, not the color I wanted, but I was satisfied. Then I added some cut up bell pepper, onion, and what else did I put in there? Oh, that's it. I usually add celery, but I didn't do it today. So I sauteed that up real good, and then I added my broth. Now, the liquid that you see up in here is covering the stuff that I got in there, which is the fish and the sausage. I added probably the same amount of broth and water because I don't like to add a lot of broth to mine. I like to mix it up with water and broth. So you add just enough to cover the meat. You always cook the meat that take the longest to cook first. So I got some sausage and some fish in there. I'm going to cook that for about, I don't know, I'll let y'all know. Maybe an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'll add the rest of my meat, which is some pre-made chicken. Well, some pre-cooked chicken, sorry y'all. And some shrimp, because y'all know it don't take nothing to cook shrimp. And I put my okra in there as well. And that'll be it. I'll be tasting it as I go to make sure it's the taste that you want. And then at the very end, when it's done, I add a little bit of green onions. And put it over some rice. And that's my seafood etouffee. So here it is, y'all. That's my fish, my shrimp, my chicken, my sausage, okra. I got some boiled corn in here. because they don't really, I'm the only one that really eat the boiled corn. Y'all, this stuff is so good. Woo. And I got some rice on the side. Something real simple. Because I didn't feel like cooking today. But it's all good. It tastes good, and that's all that matters. Here's my first try of gumbo, y'all. And it is so good. Gumbo etouffee, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But I just know it's good.